Hey everybody, xRegardsx here with 8G announcing that we're opening up our Battlefield roster for tryouts. Now, we're open to both guy and girl, we're not exactly splitting off on a Dominator or Dominatrix at the moment, just because we're such a small roster, maybe down the road. But as for now, that's how it is, and we're trying to hit 14 members total, including the members that are in right now. That way, with each tryout, we could slowly grow off of the core members and then the core members after that, instead of overdoing it and oversaturating the team with people that don't know each other or have any experience with each other whatsoever. So we're looking for positive attitude, good communication, capable of knowing when to be mature and more serious versus being ridiculously crazy out of your mind. Being able to take constructive criticism well, to be able to listen and be open-minded, as well as being able to share your own experiences, wisdom, and knowledge, whether it's about a game, a team, or anything, out there at all. We're going to be having the tryouts. They're going to be a week long each per person. They will be overlapping with other people, and we will be doing up to 3 at a time. So what that means is during this week, you're going to try and play with all 3 of us, Pixel 8G, Newbcake 8G, and xRegardsx 8G. You have to play with all 3 and get 100% acceptance, approval. And at the end of that week, we'll deliberate and make the decision. If you don't have to play with one of us, there is a sort of a loophole. If you don't, at the end of the week, you still have to try and play with that third person. But if not, at the end of the week, we'll deliberate, and that person will make their decision based on what the 2 of us had to say. So you sort of want to make an even better impression if you can't play with the third person. And then, that's basically it. At the end of the week, we'll deliberate. Either you get in, you don't. If you don't, we'll give you constructive criticism. As long as you weren't overly abusive in your tone, or you were able to be mature, not superly immature like a 12-year-old kind of thing. We'll invite you back to the next tryouts with that constructive criticism, so you have a better chance. And that's pretty much how it's going to go. Once we get to our 14th possible members tryout, we're going to actually close down the tryouts temporarily. If that person gets in, then they'll stay closed. But if they don't get in, we'll open it back up to the next person on our list. Our little waiting list we'll probably have. So we actually probably won't even notify anybody that the tryouts are open again until after we get through that waiting list, to make it fair to those that were already waiting. And that's about it, really. You want to follow DMAX on Twitter and xRegardsx on Twitter. I'll be posting any notifications about the tryouts up there. Make sure to favorite this video. That way you can come back to it a lot faster, because any notifications, any updates or anything like that will be put as annotations in the video as well as in the video description. And then, so some basic tips for when you do your tryout. Be a teammate, act like a teammate. Don't exactly act like a fanboy of whether it's 8G or any of the 3 of us. Have a good sense of humor, be able to take a joke. Don't exactly get mad if somebody says something offensive. Maybe they didn't understand or something like that right off the bat, because you won't just be playing with us. You'll probably be playing with other 8G members that might not be on the Battlefield roster. Being able to produce and having some kind of background with YouTube and videos helps. You must have Battlefield Bad Company 2, because that's where the tryouts are going to be. And you have to be planning on getting Battlefield 3, because that's what we'll be switching over to most likely. So that's about it for, this tryout video. Remember, message me on Xbox Live, xRegardsx 8G. Do not send a friend request, because my list is either full or I'm waiting for a friend request. And then once we accept your tryout and we give you the update to let you know that the tryout has started, I'll send you a message, I'll send you the friend request, and a reminder to play with all 3 of us, and that'll be the beginning of your week. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. I hope to play with a bunch of you guys, and I hope this roster becomes awesome. So any of you awesome people out there, go ahead and hit us up. All right, thank you for watching. Later, everybody.